So it's a little after 3 here in Hawaii, Pearl City. It's a beautiful Thursday evening. It's kind of bright out today, so I'm going to be squinting a little bit. I'm drinking my lemonade. It's very simple, just lemons, maple syrup, cayenne pepper, and water. I just did a cleanse. I feel pretty good. Birds are chirping. This road here, Komomai Road, it's the one road up and down to town, and it's congested. It's constantly cars driving, and I'm not going to adjust this video for the sake of anyone watching it. It's really, these videos that I'm posting now, I'm realizing they're really for my own accountability, tracking myself, logging myself, and looking back and going, well, that's how I thought, that's how I felt, that's what course of action I was taking, or a mentality. I really don't. I get criticisms and comments and so forth. And make the video this way, make the video that way. No, I don't. I don't care. This isn't for you. This is for me. If it helps you, great. If it doesn't, that's great too. I don't care. Anyway, I'm not gonna put a subject on this video. I'll think about it as I finish. But recently, I've been approached a few times, today, yesterday, and a few days before that, regarding tips and advice and ideas, and I'm gonna address it right now. Don't ask me don't ask me. It's pretty rude, especially when people don't know me at all or invested in any way in whatsoever possibility towards any of the nonprofit work I've done, towards any of the healing and so forth, and or profit, whatever it is. If you have no vested interest in me as a human being, then how is that? Even if you are nice and greet me, that's nice, that's kind. But when I get comments and private messages, can I eat this? Can I eat that? How many enemas? How many saltwater flushes? How many this? How many that? Gimme. I have very little interest in entertaining that. Go find someone else. Go find another guru or a teacher. You're paying someone, I promise you. You're talking, you're sending messages to me, and yet you're paying for books, totally buying e-books, you're shopping, you're going to the grocery store or whatever. You're invested in your life, you're invested in your disease. And if you have no interest in investing in another human being and being kind, then listen to yourself. You're being rude. And it's very simple. There's all these people do their fitness programs and nutrition programs, whatever. I don't ever want to be, may not use the word ever, but putting myself as a position of authority on nutrition, fitness, health is no different than me putting myself in a position of religious spirituality or comic books or fictional books and ideas. It's entertaining, but I don't want to be part of that system. It's crazy. If actually I'm realizing more and more that that's not a good position to be in. It's not like I don't like helping people or helping life in general, but I think I'm coming to the conclusion, or at least the observation, that as I help someone get over an illness, and I've worked with people with tumors, cancer, terminal diabetes, and so forth, and just lots of things, hepatitis, and I can name a lot of diseases I've worked with and seen people recover, and not recover as well. I've seen people suffer and get better and die. I'm realizing now that I have to let people go. I have to let part of my life go. If I'm going to be a servant of nature, of the bigger picture, I'm realizing that I have to let that part go. I have to let the part of helping people continue contributing towards more suffering. I gotta let them go. If someone is very adamant they're a cigarette smoker, let them be a cigarette smoker. Don't. What are you gonna do? Fight? Argue about it? That's good or bad? That's stupid. Why am I gonna invest in that? Let them find their way, remove themselves from the genetic pool, as the Darwinians would say. Let them earn their Darwin Award. If they're so adamant about smoking or drinking alcohol or not experiencing life, or eating meat and so forth, they're that invested in living that lifestyle. Who am I to take them away from that? oh, the vegans, the animals, the plant. You know what? As long as they're eating animals and so forth, they're congesting and obstructing and constipating themselves. We are ingesting parasitic organisms, a lot of them. So when did that stop? When does that stop being important? I mean, if you're so concerned for life, animal life especially, and not take that into account or consideration, what are you really doing except following some sort of religious belief? Of course, I love kittens and puppies and all these other things, but what about the massive infestation of parasitic worms that are inside the average meat eater? I mean, I really think about that. Why? Because I've released a lot of worms since I've been doing my cleanses and so forth.